beloved private clients who are all over the world. You know who you are. Just wanted to give you a lot of extra love today. Okay, so as always, I have a 3-card choice here for you, or 3 groups. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can take all of the messages and take what resonates for you. So I will be showing you each card for the group. We will also be looking at each crystal that goes with each group, and then we will be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. And some people like to pick their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. So please do be gentle with yourself. There is no right or wrong answer here. Just trust your intuition. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you'd really like to have specific guidance on what is going on between you and your special person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just love to see you on video call. I love personally connecting with all of my clients because I just work with such amazing human beings, and I feel so blessed to be able to have that connection with you. I also believe that live readings are incredibly powerful because Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. We can also video record it so that when you watch it again, you can watch it again forever. It is so full of knowledge and information that you would be really shocked, and it will truly help you in navigating this connection. So that's one option. The other option is pre-recorded video readings, which I also do. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. And for those of you who love to pull oracle cards at home, I've also created 2 decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, which is my love deck I use in every reading, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is my business, money, and career deck. These are available with free shipping at Amazon FBA, and they are at the cheapest price they have ever been. So this is like the best time to get them. I believe they're like $16.99. And they each have like 77 cards, which is a lot more than what normal or oracle decks have, which is usually around like 50 to 54. Okay, so if you've always wanted them, this is the best time to grab them. And now let's get into your choices. So take a deep breath. Let's see what you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have this image and we have this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have this image and this crystal right here. For group number 3, we have this image and this crystal right here. Okay, let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs. Sorry, I still have this lingering cough. We have Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aquarius. For group number 2, we have Leo, Capricorn, Aries, and Scorpio. For group number 3, we have Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and Cancer. All right, so go ahead and make your choice and we will get started with group number 1. Beautiful group 1 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal right here. And Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aquarius. Let's see, what is the truth of how they feel about you? We're going to start with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will be finding out who is your goddess spirit guide for this reading and what is her special message for you. Okay, so we have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Distance, separation, space, and blockage. Tsunami, wake-up call. Intuition, trust your intuition. Okay. So I definitely feel that for some of you there has been, for many of you, there has been some distance between you and this person. Now, this distance can be anything from like literal distance, like geography, long distance relationship, but it can also be a combination of that with emotional distance, maybe a little bit of silence, maybe there's been space between the two of you, there's some sort of a gap. And I feel like the truth about this is that if that is the case, if there has been some sort of separation or silence, some sort of decrease, contact that has gone down between the two of you rather than more contact, that's actually been helpful for this person because they needed to sit in that emptiness. They needed to sit in that space, because I feel that one of the big truths about this connection that is coming through energetically is that they may have taken you for granted. Like this person may have taken your love, your kindness, your patience for granted. They may have thought, oh, they'll never lose you. You'll always be around forever. Like you're never going to let them go. You're always going to understand, whatever they're going through. And so I feel like this person is starting to get a wake-up call, especially if you have distanced yourself from this person. For some of you, maybe you gave this person your all, everything you could give, because you truly love them and you wanted this relationship to work because you saw something very special in this person. And I think this person knows this. They know that they hold a very special place in your heart, group one. But unfortunately, sometimes with human nature, even though I don't feel that this person has any bad intentions or anything like that, they at some point, maybe even without realizing it, took that love, that gift that they got from you and took it for granted, like, oh, you'll be there. Okay, so I feel like right now, if you have not talked to this person, or even if they're the ones who distance themselves, because they thought, oh, you'll always be there, let me go and deal with some of these other things that are going on in my life. If they did not prioritize you because they felt that you are there for them, then right now this distance that either you've created or they've created is actually working in your favor, group one, because it is becoming a wake-up call for this person. They needed to see what life is like, what life feels like when you are not there on standby, when you are not there waiting on them, waiting for them. So it is, if you have stepped back, if you've gone silent, or if you're about to, if you're planning to do that, this person is going to see that or has seen that as a big wake-up call. Big wake-up call. Because that absence, that gap is setting off their intuition. And what is their intuition telling them? That they cannot lose you. That life without you would be way too empty. And they don't want to lose what they have with you. So I feel like the distance, the space, is actually working, and it's working very much in your favor, because they needed to come to this conclusion, because they can't just keep thinking that you will be around. And this is why we're getting this beautiful energy of creativity. To me, this is very much like the Empress energy, right? This energy of like, wait a second, I can't lose you. The more I miss you, the more I realize what life is like without you, the more I wish to create a life with you. The more I want to spend time with you. The more I want to create beautiful things with you, as in create a beautiful relationship, because that's where I feel like my truest, most authentic self. So in whatever silence or absence that has been created or will be created, this person will find their desire to create with you, their desire to make you and keep you as their co-creator, their partner in this creation. And it will help them to understand it is helping them to understand the truth of what they're understanding is how much you bring to their life and how they want to create with you. And that without you, life is certainly very, very empty. Because that desire to create, that desire to live fully goes away when you're not there. Okay, let's go deeper. What else? What else is going on in the truth of how they truly feel? The Hermit. 8 of Coins. 3 of Wands. The Devil. Ace of Wands. Okay. So there's definitely been, again, I feel like with this 3 of Wands being here as the central energy, there's definitely been some sort of a waiting period here, some sort of a gap, some sort of let's wait and see how this unfolds. Or there might even be certain things in this person's life that they are waiting to see what happens before they can make a decision on where this relationship is going next. For some of you, it might have to do with this person's money, financial, or work situation with this 8 of Coins. This person may be prioritizing some sort of stability in their material life, in their everyday life. There might be certain things that they're waiting to happen that are very deeply tied to their sense of self, like who they are, their self-worth. I feel like this person, if they have been distant lately, it's not because they don't love you. It's not because they don't want you. For some of you, for many of you, I feel like this person has been distant lately because we're also getting hermit mode here, because there's something that they need to get done in their life that is very deeply tied. Again, I feel it very strongly, very deeply tied to how they see themselves, how they feel like they are worthy in the world. Okay, so this person may be somebody who, needs a lot of stability in their work life or in their abundance or in their financial life. Like they need that in order to feel like they have something to give or something to offer. If they feel very unstable in either their living situation, in their abundance, if they feel unstable here, this is where it's like they start becoming very distracted. Okay, so this person may have a lot of a sense of almost like overdrive, okay? Because we're getting the devil's energy here too. So I feel like this person may be suffering from some sort of anxiety that has to do with that sense of needing things to be in a particular place, needing things to be very, very stable. Otherwise, they go into hiding, hermit mode, because it's hard for them to regulate. It's hard for them to regulate their emotions. It's hard for them to regulate themselves when it comes to romantic relationships. Okay, so I feel like this person doesn't also want you to know, because they feel either ashamed or embarrassed, that they have these kind of struggles. It might be mental health struggles. It doesn't have to be like severe, but enough where it causes anxiety, where it causes them to shut down, where it causes them to isolate, you know, because when they feel very insecure or unstable in their material world, they tend to have a very hard time emotionally. And see, it's interesting because we got creativity here as the first card in this reading. So that tells us, group one, that this person, your person, is very, very focused on being able to create things in life. And it doesn't just mean like they, yes, they could be artistic. It doesn't have to be, but create things, you know, in terms of like their physical life, their money, their career, their stability. Like they need to feel useful. They need to feel like they're making progress and that they're standing on their own 2 feet. And when they don't feel like that, they succumb to the devil's energy, where it's like it becomes very toxic for them. Like they can get into their head. They can become very quiet and isolated. They can be overanalyze, overthink, you know, obsess about the things that need to get done, need to happen. 3 of Wands, and then wait for those things. And I feel like that's also the truth of how they feel about you, in the sense that they want you very deeply, but they also know that Ace of Wands, in order to truly keep you in their life in a stable way, they're going to have to change their actions. They're going to have to do certain things differently, because they get very easily distracted away from the love. I feel like this person, as much as they love you, I feel like they get distracted by their other challenges in life. And so they don't focus themselves on the love. The love becomes secondary. The love gets pushed aside. And by natural definition, it's like you get pushed aside. And they don't want you to feel that you are being pushed aside. They don't want you to feel less than. But I feel like they know that that means they have to do things differently. With this Ace of Wands, they have to change the way they prioritize, the way they act in that sense, because it does make you, or it can make you feel like you're not a priority. What else is going on in the truth of how they feel? See, there you go, self-worth. So this is Spirit confirming what I was saying about their self-esteem. Feminine. See? Yeah, sacred space. Okay, so yeah, this is all the same thing. This is the same energy, and a confirmation of what we were saying before, is that they tend to, right? Like if you are the feminine watching for a masculine energy, see, they see you as their divine counterpart, for sure. That's right there, the feminine energy. But they tend to default to their own self-perception above the connection with the feminine. And that's where it may seem like a block. That's where it may seem like, why are you not important enough when you should be more important, right? But they lack that self-confidence, right? When things go wrong, they take it very hard. They have a very high standard for themselves. They take it, like I said, very, very hard. Their devil's energy is all about going very hard on themselves, always feeling like they're not enough, always feeling like they have to make double the effort in life just to have some self-esteem. right? Because they're always afraid that they're going to lose themselves, lose their identity. Like they're always on the precipice, or it's always feel like they're on the edge of the cliff and about to lose everything, including themselves. And that's the struggle with this person, is that they want to be present for you. They want to be there for you, but they definitely have this constant struggle with finding and creating that sacred space for the relationship to breathe, for the relationship and the connection to grow, because they tend to stifle it through their own focus on their overthinking, overanalyzing, not feeling stable enough in order to give. Okay, so this is the truth of how this person feels. They really want to do things. This is what I love about the hopeful energy here with the Ace of Wands, is that they want to prioritize you. They want you to feel special. They want to get over these blocks, and they want to create a sacred space where this love can flow, where this love can grow, that isn't affected by their fears, their lack of confidence, their lack of self-worth. Okay, they really want you to feel loved, and they're willing to do things differently to do that. So who is your goddess guide, and what is her message for you? Arakura, blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Okay, you are blossoming. That is what your goddess has to say to you. That's beautiful, group one. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. This one right here is the Twin Flame Oracle, my love deck. They are on sale right now, cheapest they've ever been on Amazon FBA. I believe they're like $16.99, so this is the best time to grab them. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and supports the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group two that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal, and Leo, Capricorn, Aries, and Scorpio. Let's see, what is the truth about how they're really feeling about you? So we're going to start with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will be finding out who is your goddess spirit guide for this reading, and what is her special message for you. So you have cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Winter solstice, reflection. Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. Wow, okay. This is really beautiful energy, group two. I'm loving this energy for you and your person. There seems to be a big sense of what is true, what is real, that this person, your person, is coming to. And the thing is, oftentimes what happens is that deep down inside, in our heart, in our soul, we might know what the truth is, right? But as human beings, because of our own egos, our pride, aspects of life, right? What's going on in our life, challenges, sometimes we're not able to fully accept or talk about what is true. So we try to repress it, we try to ignore it, we try to set it aside. This is what I feel your person was trying to do these past few months. I feel like they knew in their heart deeply that they are in love with you, that they want to be with you. You are the person for them. They knew this, but for whatever their reasons were, there was a time period where they had to come to that truth, where it was something that became undeniable. Okay. And for some of you, because we're getting this winter solstice and reflection energy, it means that they may have tried to freeze their heart towards you for whatever reason, right? Maybe they are not in a situation right now in life where they can explore this love, or whether they can't give you, the life or the relationship that you would want. Maybe they have other obstacles, other challenges. So this person, for some period of time, may have tried to forget you. They may have tried to put ice on their heart. That's the energy I'm getting. But while they were doing that, they were also reflecting that process of saying, okay, I'm feeling all of these things. I'm feeling them very deeply, but I'm not in a position to give, or I'm not in a position to be there for you. I'm not in a position to commit to you. So therefore, I'm going to stay away. I'm going to try to walk away because there seems to be no path forward, right? So while that was happening, this person was trying to forget you, was trying to let you go, but it also gave them time to reflect in that silence, in that withdrawal. So during that reflection, I feel that the truth came to them even more powerfully. Okay. And that is where, at the end of that time of reflection, their heart has truly opened up, because they realized that there was no point anymore in trying to deny their love for you, right? They saw how empathetic you are, how much you have given them. You've probably given this person a lot of empathy, a lot of compassion. You've been vulnerable with this person. You've opened up your heart to them, and they cannot but be deeply affected by that. You have deeply affected this person. You have opened up their heart. Maybe they have not opened up their heart in a long time. So this person might be somebody who's closed off themselves to love, or tried to kind of shut down their heart due to various different reasons, depending on their circumstances in life. But I feel like through the process of this reflection, this person has opened up their heart and now has been embracing the truth that they want to cooperate, that they want to seek this understanding with you. I feel like maybe before this person came to this realization, that you may have been dealing with their lack of cooperation. They might be somebody who had been resisting their feelings for you. Maybe their heart was shut down. Maybe they felt that they weren't in a place in life where they could open their heart to you. They may have been loving you from a distance, or they may have been observing you from a distance. But you never felt that deep sense of, yes, this person is ready. Yes, they are going to cooperate. Yes, they are going to move forward. But now the truth has come out that they do wish to cooperate. They do wish to co-create. Their heart is opening. Maybe it was delayed. Okay, maybe that opening was delayed. It came after you opened your heart. There could have been even time that went by where, this person was not opening up their heart in the same way that you were opening up your heart, group 2, and you felt like you were in this alone, or like you were in this fully. You were giving it your all, your 100%, but they were only giving halfway. So I feel like this person now is starting to feel the depth of happiness that they've always wanted to feel. I think before they were always worrying about, what they can or cannot give you, what position they are in life, what are their challenges. There was a lot of worries. And now over time, as their heart has opened up, and as they may, like I said, may have tried to let you go and realize that they don't want to let you go, that act alone of saying, no, I'm not letting go anymore, is making them happy. It's bringing them back to joy. It's making them feel happy and hopeful and optimistic again. Let's go deeper. Let's see what else is going on in the truth. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about the truth of how they feel for you? 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Two of Cups, Justice, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So there is definitely something or someone that this person needs to put in their past. And that is part of them coming to the realization that they want to cooperate in this relationship. Like they are ready to open up their hearts because there was something, 8 of Cups, that needed to be walked away from. There was something that needed to be resolved in their life, in their emotions. And that is why they were feeling resistance. See? This is the energy of not cooperating, right? And that's what I said, is that you may have felt from this person, 7 of Wands, that they are either defensive, they're making excuses, or they seem like they are resisting their emotions. They are defending their position. Maybe they have certain opinions, certain things that they feel like they have to deal with in life, certain obligations. And so they were using that as a way to defend themselves, you know, as a way to stand their ground, as a way to resist opening up their heart fully to you and this connection. And the truth of it is that 8 of Cups, there was something emotionally that needed to be walked away from. This person needs to, or has been able to, or is going to turn their back, as in walk away from whatever needs to be left in order for them to come towards you. Okay, so whatever that block is, whatever is causing them to shut down their heart, the central energy here is the 2 of Cups, which is that they wish to walk towards you. They wish to make an offer to you. And for them, this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of what it's going to feel like to be on the other side of resistance, to no longer feel that resistance, and to just open up in that energy of cooperation, in that energy of, no, we are in this now together, and we are going to build this together. Okay, this person very much wishes to be fair to you. We're getting the Justice card. But they also, to me, there's 2 energies here. One is they want to be absolutely fair to you. They want to do what is the right thing. And then in terms of justice, there might also be something else that needs to be resolved, either legally. Okay, that's not for everybody, but take it as it resonates. They may have to resolve something legal with somebody else. They may have to deal with some sort of formality around legal issues. So that's part of the whole process. And for some of you, that might be why they were standing their ground, why they were resistant. Okay, if they're in a like a legal marriage or living arrangement or real estate arrangement, you know, like a property arrangement, 8 of Cups, they have to walk away from that. They have to resolve that. They have to settle that, because 7 of Pentacles, they want to lay a foundation with you. Okay, you are the person they want to plant new seeds with. They want a new harvest, a new blossoming with you. But in order to get there, in order to do that, they also have to be just, or there has to be a just resolution or a fair resolution to something else as well, right? So this person is trying to be fair on both sides. You know, whatever needs to be done here is big. But now that they've opened their heart, now that they want to bring their 7 of Wands defenses down, then it clears the path. It clears them mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to finally invest in you, because it's time to let go of the past, or let go of whatever was getting in the way of that. So that's a very important distinction right there. What else? What else is going on? receive, release. See, that's the other Eight of Cups energy. Big goals, balance. This is the, oh my God, look at this. This is the same energy. So I feel like we're just getting like a confirmation of what we've already seen. Yes, this person very much wants to receive this love. Everything that comes with this open heart, your person wants to receive that. Everything that comes with this open heart. They are preparing. The truth of what they truly want is to receive this love, to receive this connection with you with an open heart. And again, in order to do that, something has to be released. This is the same thing as the Eight of Cups energy. Something has to be released. Loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. Okay, so that is the truth of what they know they must do. Now their mind is becoming open and ready to receive that. And to me, the big goals again has to do with this Justice card right here. There's something here around legal issues, maybe financial issues that need to come into balance. This is again another Justice card. So this tells us that your person is very, very focused on bringing things into balance. Their past, their other obligations, duties, whatever needs to be taken care of, they're willing to take care of it and walk away from it. That's that Eight of Cups. Yes, it might be a big goal. Yes, it may require legal measures. It may require financial settlements, property settlements, all of that stuff. But they really want to find that balance. They want to take care of that so they can, Two of Cups, at least start to offer you something. This is the beginning of making an offer of a real relationship, a real future together right here with that Two of Cups. So who is your goddess guide and what is her message? Nemetona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay, so create a sacred space for yourself, because I feel like there is a momentum to this relationship. As you create that sacred space, I feel like this relationship is going to start manifesting itself in a much more powerful way in your life. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading. Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here. It's available right now at the best price we've ever offered it. I believe it's $16.99. Amazon FBA. It'll get to you quickly with free shipping. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really supports me and the channel. I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image, as well as this crystal right here. And Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and Cancer. Let's see, what is the truth of how they really feel about you? We'll start with your oracle cards. Then we'll do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be finding out who is your goddess spirit guide for this reading and what is her special message to you. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Boundaries. No drawing the line enough. Clouds. Shape-shifting. And dreams. Believe in your dreams. Okay. So I feel like right now this person is really going through a state of shock. Like, I'm feeling an energy of like feeling shocked, feeling stunned by something. Like right now they don't understand what is going on, because I think this person was very much used to you being an extremely kind person. Okay, I think this person, your person, has very much seen you as a very soft, gentle, kind, loving person. And this is what they were used to. They haven't seen the ferocious side of you. Okay, they haven't seen that lion heart until now. I feel like in terms of the truth of how they're feeling right now is that they are stunned and shocked because something has happened here where you set some strong boundaries. You said no. You drew the line. You said enough. And that's what shocked this person. That's why they are sitting there, especially if there's been some silence between the two of you. That's actually a good thing in this current situation, because this person needed to see this side of you. Okay, this person needed to see the side of you that is that lion side, because I feel like it's important for them to see both sides, the kind-hearted side as well as the side that doesn't take any BS from anyone, not even from them, even though you love them. Okay, so right now this person is learning about you, okay, in their feelings, in their thoughts, in the truth of what they're thinking. They feel like they're seeing the full picture of who you are, and maybe they haven't until now, because again, until now they may have only seen the soft and gentle side of you, right? So whatever happened here, it feels like there was a shifting in the way that you are that actually parted these clouds. Like, as in, like, up until this point, this person didn't have the full view of who you are. And I mean that in a good way. Like, as in, like, they didn't see, because you only showed them that kind side. You gave them a lot of patience. You gave them a lot of understanding. You gave them a lot of love. And to a certain extent, this person, they didn't consider, or they were not expecting nor prepared for the fact that you can also shapeshift. That you are, just because you're kind, loving, gentle, and giving does not mean that you are somebody that is a pushover. You are not someone who's somebody's doormat. You are not someone who's just going to take anything. Okay, and that's where the clouds parted, as in they saw you clearly, because they saw your ability to shift into your lion mode, you know, where you're just like, no, no. Okay, you got my kindness, you got my love, but now I'm drawing the line. I'm telling you exactly what I think, what I feel. This is what I want. This is what I deserve. You set the boundaries. And something happened here where you may have said no. No, you've gone too far, or no, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. And that's what stunned this person. Okay, that's what has made this person feel shocked. And they're in shock and in awe over you and who you are. So right now, I feel like this person is very much having dreams about you. They're fantasizing about you. They're overanalyzing. They're thinking about you obsessively, because whatever has happened here has stunned them into an awakening. It has stunned them into opening their eyes, even though here they're closed. But as in, like, this person might be in some sort of a hermit mode right now, just a little bit of isolation, trying to make sense of everything that happened, in processing mode, right? So you are haunting their dreams when they're asleep. You are haunting them when they are awake, because they're finally realizing that if they wish to have you in their life, they cannot just assume that you are going to tolerate everything and continue to be kind. And I'm not saying they're doing bad things or anything like that, but there's something here. There's some energy here where you, group 3, had to set a boundary and you had to say no. Okay, so whatever that person was doing, take it as it resonates for your situation. You put your foot down and said, no more. If you want me, if you want my love, my kindness, then you're going to have to, A, B, and C. When you laid down that law and you shifted into the shape of that beautiful lion heart that you have, that's what made this person be even more intoxicated with you, because you stood up to them. And they respect that. They may not have liked it in the moment, but they respect it. What else is going on in the truth? The Hierophant, the Magician, the Chariot. Oh my gosh, we're getting all major arcanas. This is amazing. Six of Cups, Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay. Really beautiful energy. Okay, so look how this Chariot is coming through as a central energy here. The truth of how this person really feels is they are afraid that you are going to move on without them. There is a fear that this person has of losing you. They are afraid that the kindness that you gave them, the love that you gave them was temporary. And now that you've drawn the line, set the boundary, said no, they're afraid that you absolutely have it in you to move on without them. And that is putting the fear of God into their heart, okay? They very much, look at this, we're getting the Magician and the Six of Cups as the surrounding energies. So they very much want you in their life, okay? Six of Cups, that is soulmate energy. They have beautiful memories of you. They feel extremely sentimental, nostalgic about you. They want to show up for you. They want to show you how much they love you. They want to manifest you into their life, or manifest you back if there's been a separation, back into their life, okay? This person has become incredibly clear through the drawing of your boundaries. It's made it even clear to them that they don't want a life without you in it, okay? Like they don't want to lose you. Their greatest fear is losing you. Their greatest fear is that you don't need them and you will move on without them and you will be just fine. And ultimately, they will be sitting with their own opinions, their own rigidity, their own judgments, or whatever it is that they were doing that annoyed you or that wasn't right for you. For some of you, this person could be in a legal partnership with someone else, and that's another reason why you're done and moved on, right? But they're afraid. So there's definite rigidity in this energy right here. There's something rigid around this person's either mental blocks, opinions, perspective, mindset, or their physical limitations, like as in like they are physically somewhere else, they are logistically somewhere else, they're in some sort of other living situation, but there's a rigidity around this person, something that doesn't feel flexible in their mind, heart, or even in their life possibly, that is keeping them stuck from being able to fully manifest you into their life. So this person may have felt that they only have you partially, that they don't have the full you, right? And maybe that's why you've walked away as well, because you don't feel like you can have all of them either. So this person is very adamant about not letting you go because they know, Nine of Cups, you are the only person who makes them truly happy. You are the only person who brings them true happiness. They love being around you. When they're with you, they feel like life is peaceful, life is good, everything is going to work out. There's something very powerful, Group 3, about your energy and your influence on this person. You don't even have to say anything to them. Just being around you is very soothing to this person. You soothe their nervous system. Your energy makes them feel good. Your energy makes them feel peaceful. They love being with you. That's why this Nine of Cups came with the Six of Cups, because it's this beautiful energy of peace and happiness and love and all is well. And, you know, we're soulmates, we're meant to be, and I just want to be around you. It's that kind of energy. So yeah, this person, the truth of how they feel is they love being with you. Okay, they love being with you. They love your energy, and they're very afraid that if you have drawn boundaries or drawn a line because of whatever has gone on between the two of you, that you will move on without them with this Chariot's energy. Let's see, what else? What else is going on in the truth? See, Chaser, Mirroring, Sacred Journey, Romance. Yep. This person wants to romance you. This person, see, they're going to chase you. I told you this person is not going to let you go. And they're hoping that you mirror them in these same feelings, okay? They're hoping, praying that you feel the same way, that you also, even though you may have set boundaries, even though you have said no to them or said no to something, they're hoping that you still want them, you're still willing to be with them, that if they respect your boundaries, if they, you know, work it out with you, that they won't lose you. This person deeply wants to work things out with you. Okay, they feel like even if this is a separation right now and you've been silent, they feel like it doesn't matter. This is a sacred journey that both of you are on, and that you will come back to each other because you still have love and romance for each other. So this person is not at all done. Okay, they feel like they're on an ongoing journey with you, that this is the journey of their life, like the most important journey that they've ever been on, and it's with you. Okay, but see how this journey also came under the Chariot's energy, which is like the same thing, that fear that they feel like they are on a journey with you, but they're also afraid that you will leave that journey and go out on your own, but you will still move forward without them, right? So they absolutely want to romance you. They want to win you over. They want to prove to you. That's why they are going to chase you, okay? And they're hoping that you will feel the same way about them, even if you've drawn the boundary, if they can come to you within those boundaries. Like they want to chase you, and they want to prove to you that they can be the person you need them to be, even with your boundaries in place. So who is your goddess guide for today? And this is her message to you. Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So there seems to be an old energy here between the two of you that is going to be released, right? And that's why you set the boundary. So now the new can enter, which is the new energy between the two of you. So I love that. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created, the Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here. And they are available at the cheapest price we've ever had them, $16.99 on Amazon FBA with free shipping. They'll get to you very quickly. All of the links are in the box below, so make sure you check it out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. You have no idea how much it actually helps me and the channel. So thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next one.